Actually, it looks like there's some fungus in that tree. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's what I'm after. See those?
Xiao Xiao was a survival staple for the indigenous people of Patagonia, who swore by it. The settlers called it pan de indio, Indian bread.
They look a bit like shriveled golf balls. And I've always wondered what it tastes like. And the answer is like a kind of soft, pretty tasteless, slightly old mushroom. Yeah, there's not a lot of energy in this, but better than nothing. It's a bit like kind of melted cheese in the middle. Wish it was.
I've survived the ice fields and made it through the beech forest of Patagonia. But there's one final obstacle in my path, and I'm gonna try and cross it. I'm about to face my most dangerous challenge yet in Patagonia.
Really, if you needed to cross this lake, the survival manual would say, go around, because you do not want to mess with glacial, freezing cold water like this. The only thing is, there is an awful lot of driftwood, all along this shore. And part of me feels it's kind of irresistible just to see whether I might be able to build a raft to cross this.
I can use my parachute cord to lash the driftwood together.
And what you need is a couple of these good, long, sturdy trunks, and then some cross braces, and then just lay logs and branches along the top of it. And then have a couple of uprights like this. Use a bit of this parachute canopy, and if the wind picked up, you can make yourself a pretty simple and not half decent sail raft.
A raft like this would take you about 3 hours to make. If it fails me, I could end up in the freezing lake, and that's where you need a backup plan. So I've got a fire going in case I need to get warm and dry in a hurry.
Get this baby in.
And people do come unstuck. I've heard of 3 local guides who were killed near here after their raft flipped over. They were all strong swimmers. It was the extreme cold that killed them. It's like throwing yourself in an icebox.
Okay, we're afloat. Pretty low in the water, but I am afloat. And what's typical is that Patagonia, probably one of the windiest places on earth. And when I want it for my sail, it's as still a day as you will ever come across.
But this water is barely above freezing.
The thing is, this raft is floating about 6 inches under the water. And this is not ideal. My boots are beginning to fill out of water. And it is icy cold. It's like having your foot in an ice bucket.
I'm beginning to doubt whether the raft's gonna hold up. And I'm getting colder fast.
This is gonna take me an hour at least to cross at this rate. But already my legs are going quite numb, to be honest. Do guys, it's crazy. Carry on with this. I'm just not gonna make it across. Try and pedal this back a bit.